Hello, hello. Welcome back to My Simple English podcast. I am Mark, and today I am sitting back in my chair, taking a deep breath and relaxing.
Hi, Mark, and hello to everyone listening around the world. Mark, you look very comfortable. Did you have a very busy morning?
I did, Sarah. I feel like I have been running all day, and that is why our topic today is so useful for every English learner. Today, we are talking about the question, how was your day?
Oh, I love this topic. This is a question we hear every single day. We hear it from our friends, our family, and our coworkers.
In this episode, we will teach you the best ways to answer this question. We will talk about good days, bad days, and busy days.
We will also learn the English words for things we do from morning until night. And of course, we have our big shadowing practice, so you can repeat the phrases with us.
So, let's imagine it is evening. You're home. Someone looks at you and asks, "How was your day?" Sarah, what is the most common, simple answer?
The most common answer is, "It was good, thanks. How was yours?"
That is perfect, short, and friendly. But sometimes we want to say more.
If your day was very, very good, you can say, "It was great," or "I had a wonderful day."
Maybe you finished a big project, or you met an old friend for lunch.
But what if the day was just okay?
Then you can say, "It was fine," or "It was pretty normal." This means nothing special happened, but nothing bad happened either.
Now, let's talk about the opposite, a bad day. Mark, if you had a difficult day, what do you say?
I might say, "It was a bit rough," or "I've had better days." This is a polite way to say you are a little bit unhappy or tired.
And if you had too much work to do, you say, "It was very busy," or "I was swamped."
Swamped. That is a funny word. It means you have so much work that you feel like you are sinking in a swamp.
Let's look at the story of a day. To explain your day, you need to use the past tense.
Yes, you don't say, "I go to work." You say, "I went to work."
You don't say, "I eat lunch," you say, "I ate lunch."
Let's practice a busy day story. Sarah, tell me about a busy morning.
Okay, I woke up early, I drank my coffee quickly. Then I rushed to the bus stop. I arrived at the office at 9 o'clock.
That sounds very fast. My morning was different. I overslept. My alarm clock did not ring. I skipped breakfast and I ran to my meeting.
Oh no, Mark, skipping breakfast is the worst.
It was. I was very hungry by noon.
When we describe our day, we use sequence words. These are words like first, then, next, and finally.
These words are like a map. They help the listener understand the order of your day.
First, I had a meeting. Then, I wrote some emails. Next, I talked to my boss. Finally, I finished my work.
That is very clear. Now, listeners, it is time for our shadowing practice. We have a list of phrases to help you describe your day. Please listen to Mark and Sarah and then repeat the phrase out loud. How was your day?
It was a very busy day.
I had a great time at work.
I was tired, but I am happy now.
First, I went to the gym.
Then, I met a friend for coffee.
I'm glad to be home.
It was a pretty normal day.
Excellent. Repeating these small stories helps you speak more fluently.
Mark, sometimes when people ask, "How was your day?" they don't want a long story. They're just being polite.
That is true. In English, we call this small talk.
If you're at the supermarket and the cashier asks, "How was your day?" you should keep your answer very short.
Yes, just say, "Good, thank you." And you? You don't need to tell them about your broken alarm clock.
Exactly. Save the long stories for your friends and your family.
But what if something exciting happened?
Then you can use words like, "You won't believe it," or "Guess what happened today?"
These phrases make the listener interested. They want to hear more.
Guess what? I won a prize today. Or, you won't believe it. I saw a famous actor in the park.
Wow! If that happens, you definitely had a great day.
Now, let's think about the afternoon. After work or school, many people feel exhausted.
Exhausted is a strong word for very tired.
When I'm exhausted, I say I'm beat or I'm wiped out.
I like to say, I'm ready for a nap.
But before the nap, we have to talk about the evening. For many people, the evening is the best part of the day.
I agree. The work is finished. The sun is going down. It is time to unwind.
To unwind, this means to relax and let go of all the stress from the day.
Some people unwind by watching a movie. Other people unwind by cooking a nice dinner.
Mark, what is your favorite evening activity?
I love to take my dog for a walk. It is quiet outside, and I can think about my day.
That sounds very peaceful. I like to read a book with a big cup of herbal tea.
Talking about our evening helps us feel calm. When someone asks, "How was your day?" you can also tell them about your plans for the night.
Yes, you can say, my day was busy, but now I'm going to watch my favorite show.
This shows that the day is over and you are happy to relax.
You know, Mark, asking, how was your day, is also a way to show empathy.
Empathy. That means you care about how the other person feels.
If your friend says, it was a terrible day, you can say, oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. What happened?
Or you can say, "That sounds tough. I hope tomorrow is better."
These small phrases make you a very good friend and a very good English speaker.
It's not just about the words, it's about the connection.
Exactly. And sometimes the best part of a bad day is just talking about it with someone who listens.
I think that is very true.
Mark, we've talked about the morning, the afternoon, and the evening, but we haven't talked about surprise days.
Oh, like a day where everything changes? Surprise days are the ones we remember forever. Maybe you got a new job, or maybe you decided to travel to a new country.
When something big happens, we use the word eventful.
Eventful day. This means many important things happened.
On an eventful day, you might feel a lot of emotions. You might be happy, nervous, and excited all at the same time.
I remember an eventful day last year. I moved into my new apartment.
Oh, moving house, that is definitely eventful.
First, I packed all my boxes. Then, the truck arrived. Next, I drove to the new building. Finally, I slept on the floor because I couldn't find my bed.
That is a funny story. It was a long day, but a happy one.
Yes, when you tell a story like that, use adjectives to make it interesting.
Adjectives like tiring, exciting, funny, or strange.
It was a tiring day, but the new apartment is beautiful.
Now, let's look at the end of the day routine. What do we call the things we do before we sleep?
We call it a bedtime routine.
I like to brush my teeth, put on my pajamas, and set my alarm.
And then I like to reflect.
To reflect. This means to think about the good things that happened today.
Even on a bad day, there is usually one small good thing. Maybe a delicious cookie or a nice sunset.
I think that is a wonderful habit. It helps you sleep better.
Speaking of sleep, what do you say to someone at the very end of the day?
We say good night, sleep well, or see you tomorrow.
I also like sweet dreams. It is very sweet and friendly.
Well, Mark, we have covered so much today. We learned how to answer the most common question in the world.
We learned words for busy days, quiet days, and eventful days.
We practiced our past tense verbs like went, ate, and saw.
We also learned how to use sequence words like first and finally.
Most importantly, we learned that talking about our day is a great way to practice English and make friends.
I hope our listeners feel ready to answer the next person who asks them, "How was your day?"
Don't be shy. Use the phrases we practiced. Even if you only say, it was good, thanks. It's a great start.
We want to hear from you now. How was your day?
Yes, tell us in the comments on YouTube. Try to write 3 sentences about your day.
Use the past tense. Tell us one thing you did and how you feel now.
For example, today I went to the park. I saw a beautiful dog. I am happy now.
Perfect. We will read all your comments. It's a great way to practice writing.
Thank you for joining us on My Simple English podcast. You are doing a wonderful job.
Every time you listen, your English gets stronger.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. It helps us grow and help more students.
I am Mark.
And I'm Sarah.
Have a wonderful evening or a great morning.
Sleep well or have a productive day.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.